Hello, and thanks for watching these videos. I hope they're helpful for you. I'm going to get started this morning by recounting a little story. A few years ago, someone asked me, "What did you learn in seminary?" And without really thinking about it, I responded, "Well, I learned to read." And I did. I learned to read the Bible, I learned to read theology, and I learned the discipline of reading, what it means to read in a thoughtful, intentional, careful way. And then here's the twist. As we were raising Thomas and he was going through the second and third grade, I realized that everything that I had learned in seminary, I had probably been taught and then forgotten in the second and third grade. The two big lessons that he was learning over and over in second and third grade were that every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And to really appreciate the story, you have to be able to connect what happens in the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then to be able to see the whole of the story in those different parts and the way they connect and the way the drama builds and is resolved. There's always a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then the second lesson was to ask the basic questions of any scene. Who's involved? What's happening? When's it happening? Where is it happening? How's it happening? And why? These are these 6 detailed questions: who, what, when, where, why, how, why. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. Um, and so if you're asking those questions about the Gospel of Matthew, the beginning, the middle, and the end, then it's important to remember this week as we read Matthew 21, verses 1 to 17, that we are getting to the end. The drama is building. We're coming to this point of crisis. We're coming to the crux of the story, if you know what I mean. And so Jesus, who we heard last week was on the way up to Jerusalem, is entering Jerusalem because the tension is mounting and will soon explode. Um, so with Kat, kind of like big picture, we started, we developed, and now we're starting the end in mind. I'd love for you to read Matthew 21, 1 to 17, and answer those 6 detailed questions. Who's involved in this story, and what are they doing? When is it happening? Where is it happening? And how does all the action happen? And then as you answer those details, why, right? Why is Matthew telling us all of this? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask those 6 questions twice about the whole of the story in Matthew 21, 1 to 17. Go through those narrative details and then go through them again slightly deeper by focusing on Jesus. Where is Jesus? And what is he doing? How is he doing it? Why is he doing it? And what does this tell us about his character? What roles is he playing? How is he connecting what he's doing to Scripture? Who, what, when, where, how, and why? Ask it first about the big story in these 17 verses, and then ask it again about the person of Jesus. And come to Bible study or come on Sunday morning with kind of that detailed knowledge of the Scripture. And I promise you'll get more out of what we're going to do together.